Come on, Junkie Joe! There he goes. Hey, Adam! Hey everybody, welcome. So glad to have you here. Hope you can hear me and see me. It is Monday,
March the 16th, and it is 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. My dog was coughing. I had to check on him. So glad to have you here today. If it's your first time joining me, say hi in the chat. Know that we do offer junk bucks. I'm cleaning my hands because they're really dirty. And you can earn those just by being here. You can also earn them by playing in the in-chat game. You can earn them whenever you make a donation as well. And what does that get to you? That gets you a accumulation. When you get to 2,000 of them, you can redeem those for a coupon to my shop. And I appreciate your donations. I appreciate your support. You know, as I say, if you love anybody that's on the internet, they're sharing their love, they're sharing their art, their works, their creativity, whatever it may be. If you enjoy it, share it with your friends and family and followers. That way they're seen by other people, and it just kind of widens their world just a little bit. And you never know, you're maybe sharing, you think your friends and family have no interest in whatever it is you're sharing, but there may be a day that it's like, oh, I was looking for that. This is what I need, or this is the information I want. So do share it, and don't ever feel embarrassed about doing so. Let's see. We're working on the nautical kit, which was out to sea, I believe it was what we called it. And this is just a couple of the pages that are going to be in that kit. It'll be available at the end of April is when I'll put it in my shop, and it will ship out May the 15th. Today we're working on the Mermaid Tale kit. By the way, if you have a question, go ahead and put that in all caps. I'd love to hear that question, read that question. So then let's see. Robin is my right-hand woman. She's taking my notes. She's also one of the administrators for the Friendly Junk Journal people. So is Paper Puddles. Carrie is an administrator for the Friendly Junk Journal people Facebook group. Definitely check that out. I knew you loved nautical, Adam. You'll love this kit. Ah, Marianne just got her coupon code. Thank you. Congratulations. I love the nautical theme. I thought about doing the mermaid kit because it kind of gets me a precursor into the nautical. Also, Norella updated this kit. It used to be a 5x7 kit, and now it is a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper if you have the ability to print borderless images, and so it can make it a little bit bigger, so it's kind of nice to have that. Hello, Tanya. Welcome. I feel like I don't know. Oh, here's my lipstick. I was like, my mouth's really dry. I feel like my lips are dry. All right. I had to put some lipstick on. I feel a little better about that. I am not as prepared as I normally am. I am planning on making 2 journals today. I have several pages designed. I have a couple of pages that I was cutting paper just before the live stream, so I will finish those live. If we get donations, I'm looking for $75. I know it's a little bit more than what I normally ask for, but the costs of things have gone up, and so I'm trying to cover my costs. But no, the nautical kit will not be next week, Sam. The nautical kit will be in May. The end of April is when it'll be in my shop, okay? And I'm just kind of giving y'all a sneak peek of it. Hey, Rhonda, welcome. Alrighty, so here's what I've got. I have made this a digital download in my shop. I made a couple of gel prints using some of my nautical themed stencils, if you will. So this is the shell stencil. I hand custom painted, or the color I made out of a couple different shades of brown to get this kind of a taupey beigey brown. And then I also made another stencil page that I used somewhere else. I'll show that to you later. But this is available as a digital download. I forgot to add it to the YouTube donator group. So right now it shows as $1.25. But if you add it to your cart and just let it sit there, don't check out, tonight I'll have that added into the group so that you that have made donations get that for free. So I just printed it on 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I like that even though it didn't get all of the gel print, it kind of reminds me of water in the background. So I'm going to flip this over, and I've got the Splashing Anchors stencil that I offer in my shop. What do you think of that kind of splashing anchors, Adam? You like it? And I've mentioned this before. If there's a stencil design that you would like for me to try to make, whether I, find a graphic that I can use as the image or if I draw it myself, let me know. I'll try just about anything if I can. And I did make, as requested, a 4-leaf clover journal that is, or journal, stencil that is in my shop. So if you have been wanting a 4-leaf clover, I know that St. Patrick's Day is tomorrow. So happy St. Patrick's Day to y'all. You can still get that and I'll get it sent out to you. I will have a journal. My goal is I'll probably have to stay up all night doing it. I've made a journal that is St. Patrick's themed using a digital download from Calico Collage, and I plan to get that edited and up tomorrow. I just finished it yesterday. I used Mermaid Lagoon, I used a little blending brush, and I just added a little bit of pattern to my page. I'm going to go ahead and grab that Mermaid Lagoon again and just kind of randomly add a little distress to my page, just here and there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Mary Jones, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Robin, for your donation as well. To us Irish lads. You love the splashing anchors? It's a fun stencil. So just a great little background that we've added. All right, so I've gone ahead and stenciled that. I'm looking at my sample that I made. So I'm going to grab a scrap of paper here and kind of put it up at the top. I've got the sea grape, I think is what it's called. It's supposed to be found near a beach usually, and it's kind of interesting. They're a very hardy plant. They weather the storm, so to speak. You can go to a beach that's been ravaged by, a severe storm, and you can usually still find the sea grape. And I learned about this many years ago while we were on a cruise, and a friend of ours, he and his fiance at the time, got married on a beach. And so part of their ceremony was talking about how the beach grape weathers the storm and can be found. But see how quickly that just kind of adds a little bit of decoration to the corner. Next, I've got a couple of domino images from Calico Collage. I couldn't find them in her shop. She'll probably get them added, or they may be part of a bundle, but she has some domino images that are all mermaids, and I've got a piece of hymnal that I'm going to tear. I'm going to look at this. I think this side would be better. And then I'll just tear the edge here, tear the edge there. I'm going to fold it in half just because that just helps me gauge how big of a piece I want to use. I'm going to use some distress inks around the edges to getting it a little bit darker. Okay, so I'm going to put that over here probably, and then we'll put this one over here. Oh yeah, Crafty Blind Girl, she's better at getting prizes sent out than me. Her prize went out, it looks like Friday, so thank you so much, Rhonda. I'll be working on orders and sending out prizes tomorrow. I was spending a lot of time prepping for this journal and making a St. Patrick's Day journal. So I haven't got all my orders done. I am waiting on a couple of rubber stamps. I need to remind Beverly. Her family's been ill. What do y'all think about this coronavirus? Kind of crazy, huh? I went out today for a minute to go to Starbucks. I haven't been in a week, and I wanted a drink, so I went and got one while I was working today on the kit, and they took up all the chairs in the shop, and so they're only serving people through the drive-through and then get your order and leave. They're not allowing you to stay, so it's kind of interesting. Sam, there is a junk journal exchange inside the FJJP. I don't know if it's already happened, but I know that we have had one in there. At least I should have gotten her prize last week. That's good. Thank you so much. All right, so that's this side. Just adding the anchors in the background, and then I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to add a little bit to this side. So what I did was prior to, oh, I've almost lost it. Prior to the live stream, I just rubber stamped a couple of these. I've got got a whole set of 4 little images, the little seashells and a starfish, and I stamped those out using some Distress Oxide, aged mahogany, and I used gathered twigs, and I just went ahead and fussy cut those out. So I plan to use those. And then I have a sentiment that comes in the kit, so I'm going to put that across the top over here. So the ocean's roar is music to the soul. All right. Working to stay safe. Yeah, well, that's just it. You know, the world has gone wacky dacky. I agree. You know, and I get it. If you are someone that is prone to illness, then please stay home. I do not want you to get sick. If, you know, you're of that demographic that is susceptible, do stay home. And then I kind of think, you know, we don't want to, you know, push the issue, I guess you could say, but I don't think I have to stay sequestered in my home. I want to live my life. I'm going to the gym. I'm going to the grocery store when I need to go. So, you know, I just kind of live my life, and I hope that y'all take precautions, but live your life. All right, so I'm going to put this guy, I've got a rubber stamp here. So all the stamps that I'm showing you, I offer in my shop. I did add 20 some odd rubber stamps to my shop. Hey, Robin, if you'll grab a link that says the beach and sea themed, and you can change the sort by latest, and that'll show you what I have. So this is what I did on this side. So that's using a gel print, then using the stencil in the background to create that gel print, using some rubber stamps and elements from the kit. And then we did the same on this side. So here is another one, just using a different sentiment there and different domino images there, but same concept. Live your life, be sane and safe. I agree with that. All right, so where's my pile? Here it is. Okay, so let's grab the next one. I try to put all the stamps and things I'm going to need into a little baggie so that I can get to them. This is how I work anyway, so I've got a few things in here. I'm going to get all of these out, and we're going to make another journal page. Okay. So here's all my supplies. Okay, so here's what I've got. I've got some strips of paper. I've got some journal cards. I went ahead and made a couple of journal cards earlier so that they were done, so you weren't waiting on me to do all of that. But I am going to make some things live as well. So here I've got a piece of scrapbook paper. And what I did was I took this 12 by 12 and cut off 1 inch. Okay? Pretty simple. Then I rotated it and I scored at 8.5 inches. So that gives me a 3.5 inch area at the bottom and creates a natural pocket. This works great with a non-directional paper that you may have in your stash. You know, of course, you could always decorate it and make your own, but that's what I did. And then next, I've got the shells stencil on this side. Because it was the shells on the other side, I thought, well, why not go ahead and use the shell stencil. I've got my walnut stain distress ink, and I've got a blending brush. So I'm just going to grab some color and add that. It won't be super dark. It'll be enough of a pattern that you can see it, but you can still write over the top of it. You're finally here, Valerie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, that yellow pollen. Oh, my goodness. I had a notification alert on my phone that pollen was extremely high. And I'm like, well, no kidding. I've been sneezing like crazy. Which makes it awkward when you're out in public and people are looking at you. I'm like, no, seriously, it's just allergies. I don't have the virus. I don't have the plague. All right, so I just lightly made that pattern. You see that? Just lightly in the background. And this is going to go up like that. And I'm just going to glue it at the side. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on this side and a little bit of glue on that side. Okay. if you like the seashells, the oval brushes. Thank you, Robin, for sharing that. I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half just so I kind of know where my halfway point is. Okay. On this little corner here, I found in the kit was one of these little postcards, got a little mermaid. Look at the kids looking at the mermaid. I thought it'd be kind of cute to just put it right there as a little pocket. So I'm going to put glue on 2 sides and keep it relatively simple and glue that down. Over here on this side, I've got she is a mermaid, but approach her with caution. Her mind swims at depths most would drown in. So we're going to put that probably in the middle here. And this could be a tuck spot if you want. We'll just put a little glue across the bottom. So as they step back, yeah, exactly, Sam. I'm just having an asthma attack. I'm having an allergy attack. I don't have the plague. You like it so far? Isn't that kind of cute? All right, and then here is a little tag that comes in the kit. We're going to put it in there. I need something to go inside here, so we're going to make some journal cards. Let me set this aside for a moment. Let me grab my box. So here's what I've done. I've taken some paper and cut it into a 5x7, and I'm going to lay it into my box here. I've got the anchor stencil that is part of the Artistic Stencil Club. So you get 4 different stencil designs between 3 stencils. I'm going to grab some colors here. Let's see what I want with this one, and this one. So I've got Blarney, I've got Positive Vibes, I've got turquoise blue. So I'm going to make sure these are shook really well. And then we're going to use this. Hey, Jenny, welcome. You're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm just going to spray this while it's inside my little box. It kind of keeps from getting spray everywhere. Put a little bit of all of these on top. And a little bit of this turquoise. I'm going to grab another sheet of paper and mop up what's on the stencil. So I like doing this because I get kind of a 2-for-1, if you will. I've mentioned that before, that by mopping this up, now I've created a journal page that we can create. So I'll use this in just a moment to make a journal page. Set that over there this way. Stencil up there. Now we've got 2 journal cards. Like that. I'm going to dry them with my heat tool because that Tattered Angels is still a little wet. I do have positive vibes, Jenny says. Oh, having a friend that's messaging you, that it can be distracted. So glad you're here. I've missed you too, Jenny. I'm glad you're here. I know lots of people have been busy, so welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so we've gone ahead and I have used the stencil on there. Now I'm going to use some Distress inks and go around the edges. I just like to grab the walnut stain because I like how dark it makes that edge look. And because it's a dark color, I don't have to work really hard. You know, when you're trying to make a journal pretty quick, it can get a little time consuming to add all of the distressing to the edges. All right, so I got those. I've got a couple of strips of dictionary pages, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to stack them one on top of the other. I'm going to go to the edge of my paper, and I'm going to take my scissors and cut off the excess. Like so. And I'm going to apply some Distress inks down the sides there. Yeah, that's a good deal, Sam, using contact paper. I have a whole box of sheet protectors, heat kind, and I have run out of these little pages that I use, so I'm thinking about using cardstock, some of my thick cardstock, and laminating them and seeing if that works as a storage for some of my stamps. Okay, so I've got this little guy and this little guy. I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. So just go across like this. A little bit of glue. And glue these down. Oh, you love the bundles of memories rubber stamp. Yay, I'm so glad, Carrie. There's a rubber stamp that looks like a bundle of letters stacked together. And Carrie just recently ordered that, and she loves it, she says. Okay, so we're going to put this over here. Hey, Norella, welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to see you here. All right, so I got those two pieces. And because I wanted some more larger journal cards, what I did was I took a couple of, actually one journal page, and I told my computer to send it to the printer as a 5x7 image. And when I did that, it took what would be normally an 8.5x11 sheet of paper and shrunk it down. And I thought it would be great to put on top of my journal cards that I have here and make another edition. You like them all? Look, you love all the stamps, Mary. I know how much you love rubber stamps. All right, so let's put this right about there. I like the way that just kind of gives it a different look to it. You could use craft colored paper. You could really use some very vintage or antique colored papers. Or you can keep it bright like I have. All right, so those are going to go one over here and one over here. So we got a couple of those. So now I'm going to flip this over. I'm flipping over my sample so I know what I did. Oh, yeah. All right, so I've got the strip that I cut off the edge, and I just cut a 1.5-inch strip of cardstock, and we're going to make that into a belly band. So I'm just going to glue this down. Hey, Giovanna! Gotcha, Sam. Gotcha. Yeah, I think it should work too. I've got a laminating machine because my father-in-law had a business where he made things that they always laminated. And when he sold the business, he kept that machine, but they didn't have room for it, so he let me have it. And I've used it quite a bit. All right, so that's going to go on this side. Doesn't that look kind of cool using the same paper? And then over here, I've got from the kit this little flag, and then I just cut out of some craft cardstock another flag. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue right down here on the side, because I'm going to glue these together like so. Just kind of line those up. And we're going to make this a tuck spot over here. So I'm just going to put glue here and here. And then that'll keep my card that I plan to put in here stuck in. You like the border around the belly band? It kind of makes it nice, just to have a little contrast to it. And it makes it a little bit sturdier since the scrapbook paper is usually thinner paper. So I don't have to worry about it ripping. Okay, so we got those two pieces. And then earlier, what I did was I used the splashing anchor stencil, and put that down. We did the music page, one of the domino images, and then we said near the sea, we forget to count the days. So that's going to go right here. And then I have, where'd it go? Is this right? What did I have? Oh, I never put one in there. Okay, that might help. I need a journal card, so I'm going to get into my little thing here. I usually fussy cut everything out and then put it in a little bin so I can use it. So let's do this one and that one. Okay. And then that way I have it available. So let's going to stick this one right here. Okay. And I have this one that I made, and that's going to go right there. So it's the same concept, just made with a different image here. And we've got another page made, just like that. 2 pages made. Yeah, use the scrapbook paper. Use that scrapbook paper, Julie. Get it out. All right, so there's the second one that we have made. And we're going to go with the mop-up paper. Now, it's still a little damp, so I'm going to dry it just a little bit so it doesn't rip on me. Okay. Dry, paper dry. You had a cup of tea, but that wasn't enough. You want coffee, Julie? Well, it's early for you. Thank you, Sam. All right, so here is the mop-up page that we made. I just like to go ahead and fold it in half just so I know how things are going to come together. And I've got a few rubber stamps here. A couple weeks ago, someone had asked me to make the little envelope clusters, if you will, and I found a whole stack of squares of paper. It's buried now, and they happen to be, I think they're almost 5 by 5, not quite 4 3/4 by 4 3/4. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take these from corner to corner and lightly crease it in the middle, just so I know where the middle is. And then I'm going to go the other direction and lightly crease it. Okay, this is great for scraps. Then I'm going to take the side area and come across and try to be as straight as I can. But kind of line this up here. And then I'm going to come across this way and do the same thing, kind of line it up. Then I'm going to take the bottom and come up. And then just so happens that the artist trading card size that Norella offers is in the shop, and I was able to do that. Hey, Norella, if you're still here, do you have a link for the mermaid domino images? I shared them, but I want to make sure that everybody can get those if they want them. I forgot to do this on the other envelope that I made, but I just add some distress inks on there. Okay, and then I've got this little Nautilus little rubber stamp, and let me look and see how I did it before. All right, let's put it right here. Just puts a little design there. I'm going to go ahead and apply a drop of glue right here to glue that tab over. Then I'm going to put a little bit of glue up the side, but I'm not going to go all the way to the point because the point sticks up and I don't want it to glue down. And then we'll just glue that down. All right. Oh, I understand, Kathy. Right now, they're having what we call a in-chat game that it is like gambling. You can buy in for 10 junk bucks, and who knows how much you could win. Those junk bucks are then accumulated. When you get to 2,000 junk bucks, you can then redeem those for a $10 off coupon code to my shop. Hope that helps. All right, so I just put a little bit of glue on 3 sides to make this a little tuck spot, and I'm going to apply that to the page. And we can put this right inside here. I didn't put anything behind there, but if you had a narrow enough, you could put it right there behind. Then I've got Celebrate the Journey rubber stamp. So I'm going to take that. It's a new rubber stamp that I just added to my shop, and put that across the top like so. Okay. Then I'm going to flip this over, and I've got another one of these little tabs here. And we're going to do the same thing where we glue down the side and then glue this together like so. Oh, I stuck the wrong one in there. That doesn't go in there. The tag goes in there. All right. And then I'm going to glue this over here. Same manner as I did before. Across the top, a little bit down the side, and then we'll glue this down. You like it? Thank you. Oh, a seahorse stencil. You know, I almost made one and then I got distracted. Shiny object! I do have, I'll show you in a little bit. I do have some seahorse chipboard pieces. So I do have that. So I think I could use those, same design, to make a seahorse stencil. I can do that. All right, so now I'm going to flip this open like so. And I've got some washi tape. I just thought it would be kind of pretty. It looks like scales. And we're going to go down the side here and just cut a little piece. It's just for decoration. It serves no purpose whatsoever. Then I have ship to shore as a word. It's a set of 4 little rubber stamps. I'm going to put that right there. Put my stamps back where they belong. And then I've got the little bitty ship. I forgot what it was called, but it's a little ship. Yeah, I have the mermaid chipboard, so I'll show those in a little bit. All right, so here is the ship to shore. And then let me put this guy back so I can use my block. I was trying to do this in such a way that I had plenty of blocks to keep me going. All right, so I got to look at this. I had this upside down before. All right, yeah, this is the way it goes. This is called Water Depth, and I just thought it was an interesting rubber stamp. And we're just going to stamp it down the side here. So you got just a design element, okay? So there is another page made, and here is the other page that I had made earlier. So another page made, woohoo! All right, so I'm going to stick these rubber stamps back over here out of the way. All right, let's reset. Got too many blocks out, so I got to move them out of the way. And then let's get the next one. Okay. Don't forget the link. All right, so now I'm getting my next page out. Like I said, I use these Ziploc bags. They get used over and over. Some of them have holes in them. It's a mess. All right. Let's set this out of the way for a moment. Okay. So this is one of the kit pages that I went ahead and printed as a one-sided image. And then this is another gel print that I made, and I printed it as a one-sided image. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to fold this in half just so I know where the halfway point is, and it'll help me when I go to glue my pages together. And I'm going to do the same with this page, just lightly so I know where the center is. All right, if you haven't already joined the raffle for 200 junk bucks, please do so. And I will draw the winner here in just a moment. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this and just rip around this image a little bit. And this will end up creating another pocket that we can use in our journal. Okay, and then I'm going to apply some Distress inks to this new torn edge. Afternoon, Terry, welcome. Well, are y'all getting a lot of crafting done instead of going out into the world? All right, I'm going to go ahead and glue these together. So I want to glue this down. So I'm trying to line it up as best I can. So I'm going to put glue on this part and glue it all the way down to my other page. Where did the lid go? There's the lid. Gotta have the lid. So I glued from the half page over, all of this has been glued down. And then on this side, I want to make a pocket. So I'm going to just glue across the top and across the bottom, and that'll leave this as an opening that we can slide something in. Okay, we've got this piece now. I have a oversized book page. This is a Bible page. I'm going to fold it in half, glue it together, and this will give me a little bit of a paper I can use for my pocket. All right. I missed it. What she was asking? Yeah, I used to make stencils myself on my Cricut, but some of those stencils were taking like 45 minutes on my Cricut, and if my Cricut messed up, I had to start over. So after some contemplating and going into debt, we bought a laser, and it takes like some of these stencils like 3 minutes. Some of them take about 15. It's not a punishment being confined to your craft room. I get it. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to line this up on my Dick's page and glue this down. I want a little bit of text showing, and it'll just get this a pocket that's a little bit thicker. All right, so I'm just going to line it up to the bottom, right with the edge. And then I'm going to take and tear this right around. This isn't anything new. I've shown this before, but I just like this technique of using the digital image to add a pocket in the journal. Oh, that's too much. Okay, so that's going to go in here. I'm going to go ahead and trim off the bottom. And then we'll apply some Distress inks. So now I have a very expensive laser to cut my stencil. So buy the stencil so I can continue to eat. That laser payment's kind of expensive. All right, so we're going to glue this in the corner over here, and then we'll draw the winner. If you haven't already entered the raffle, please do so. And then I will get out the next item that we're going to raffle off. Okay. All right, so I've got that glued down, so let's just get a moment to dry. You like that, the mixed media look? Yeah, so you can add in a little bit there. Kind of fun, huh? All right, so let's pick the winner of the 200 junk bucks. And I'm going to get my next prize available. I need to clean my hands again. They get so dirty when I'm playing with the rubber stamps and everything. Just going to use some thieves cleaner. You're here because you have no job, time to craft, though? Well, get to crafting, Raven. Oh, good. I'm glad you're enjoying the stencil club, Sam. All right, let's pick the winner. Let me get a drink of water first. All righty. Lady Wolf, hey, Lady Wolf, welcome. Need to stretch, everybody. Stretch. It's time to stretch a little bit. Oh. Okay. All right, I think everybody's in that's going to be getting in. So let's give away the 200 junk bucks, and that is going to Julie Parker. Congratulations, Julie. You've won 200 junk bucks. All right, so this is for some St. Patty's. All right, y'all ready for the next giveaway? It's for some mop-up paper. So I have some 4-leaf clover papers, the Celtic wallpaper, and then this was just a random piece. So just a few pages of mop-up papers and some greens that y'all can use however you so choose. That will be our next prize. All right, so we need a journal card to go in here. And if y'all want to enter that raffle, please do so. I've got almost a 5, I think it's a 5 by 6, honestly. I think that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 by 6 piece of paper that I thought would fit in here. I've got one of the fussy cut elements. I've got some cheesecloth that I sprayed with Tattered Angels and then dried it. I did it ahead of time. That way we didn't have to wait on it. Y'all have seen me do it before. If you have questions, I do have some tutorials that show how to spray the Tattered Angels. I'm going to go ahead and go around the edge with some Distress ink really fast. Okay. Set that aside. I've got a scrap of paper that I've now misplaced. Here it is. And I can't remember. This is the Mariner's Compass. I'm not positive, but I thought it was a cool image. So I'm going to ink it up. And we're going to stamp it kind of off the corner here. Like so. So it gives it a cool background. Put that out of the way. And then I've got this little piece of cheesecloth and the shell that I thought we could put on here. So I'm going to glue down the cheesecloth by applying a little bit of glue on here and then laying that on top. I'm not really worried about where the glue is, if it can be seen, because it'll dry clear. Okay. I just heard a banging noise in the other room. If y'all follow me on Facebook, I shared a week or so ago that I kept hearing this, but it sounded like metal, and it was just really fast. Brrr, brrr. And I was like, what in the world is that noise? And I go outside and I look up, and sitting on my chimney is a red-headed woodpecker who's just banging away. Well, I've come to find out from one of my friends that he is trying to call a female mate, and he bangs on the metal so that she can hear him and know his prowess is so good. I told him to shoo. I didn't want him around. All right, so that's going to go over here on that side. Kind of cool, huh? All right, so I'm going to flip this over, and we're going to add some stuff to this side. Now this, I cheated a little bit. I didn't make this before. I did make this before the live stream, but basically this is a paint chip. Then I used a book page that I sprayed with Tattered Angels, and then I used the net stencil that's in the stencil club. So I have this stencil in the stencil club with some Distress Oxide to give that look. Then one of the mermaid images with some cheesecloth. Then a rubber stamped image. This is one of my little chipboard pieces, little starfish that I painted with some paint. And then I just had some little 3D embellishments that I thought would be kind of pretty. And I thought that would be a nice little pocket right there. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Did you see, Anita, how she types exclamation point raffle? And then you can win some mop-up papers right there. Put the exclamation point in there, Anita. Just like I have right here. Yeah, just like Jennifer did and Lori. All right, so I'm going to glue that over here. And then here I took one of the large book pages. I sprayed it with some Tattered Angels, used the stencil on top. I used the anchor stencil. I used the shabby stitches. This is the white star line label that I stamped with a blue ink and then used some cheesecloth behind there. And I'm going to put that over here as a pocket. So I'm just going to glue this down. as a pocket. Okay, like so. Then from the kit, I have this little envelope tag. I decided not to glue it down. You're welcome, Anita. And this is one of the tags that Norella's made, and I thought that would be cute in there. And then I have a journal card that Norella made that I'm going to put in there. I've got a tag that's from the kit that Norella made that I'm going to put over there. So now we've got both pages done. I didn't make a journal card to go in the little pocket here, so I'm just going to leave it. Here is the other one, just using different images here and here, but the same concept as the other. Again, I'm making 2 journals, so I just want to make sure I have all the things. Oh, thank you. I'm glad, Anita. I hope you like the ideas. All right, so that is another page set that we've made. So what have we done here? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4 page sets. Pretty good, huh? All righty. This one's a little more complicated. It has more stuffs. All righty, let's put this back down here. Put that right there. All right, so now I got to get all these goodies out. Lots of goodies. Okay. Come back to this in a moment. All right, so here's what I've got. I've got some atlas that I picked up a while back at a sale. Okay, I'm trying to remember how I did everything. So I'm looking at this, trying to decide, okay, I think I like that. So what I did was I went ahead and trimmed them to be 8.5 by 11. I folded it in half, but now I'm going to take the second one that I have in my hand and cut it in half. So it's 5.5 by 8.5 in size. So we got 2 pieces now. Howdy, Vicki! Glad to have you here. Thank you, Diane, for your donation. Thank you, Mary, for your donation as well as Robin. All right, so we've got these 2 pieces here, and I like that there's more blue to kind of indicate water or ocean. So I'm going to take this and fold it in half, hot dog style, as they say. And I'll do the other one as well. Then I like taking just the edge and folding it over, and I do both of them at the same time just so I can basically get the same crease going. So I've got this one that'll go inside. And this one's already kind of going to the inside. I like to take a bone folder, and I probably already have one on my desk, but it's buried at the moment, and then really crease this side. Do this one as well. And we're going to repeat that on this piece, and then we'll glue those together. Okay. And then glue this one. All right, then I'm just going to take some glue. Thank you, Rita. Oh, hey, Rita, I haven't seen you in a while, lady. Thanks for being here, and thank you for your donation. Remember, those that donate, I have a YouTube donator group in my website, a membership, if you will. And for making a donation, you get a discount on orders from my shop. You also get the digital downloads that I offer for free. You'll see them if you go to digital downloads and sort by price, low to high, and all of those that say 0 are the free ones. The FFA, Anita, is an in-chat game. that it costs 10 junk bucks to play, but who knows what you could win. And so they just got through playing, it looks like, and they won 17 junk bucks on the boss fight. And then one person wins the FFA. So I'm just using my bone folder to smooth that out. Okay. And then this is going to go over the edge, and this is going to become a pocket. So what I like to do is line it up right on the edge, and then I'm going to put glue here and here and glue it down. Free for all! Okay. Oh, I forgot to do something. I can kind of do it cheating. Forgot to apply some Distress inks on that edge. Oh, thank you, Keto. Hey, Regina, thank you. I did put up some instructions for how to use the Streamlabs to make a donation. I had lots of people that were having issues with it. You should never have to pay for a membership or service with Streamlabs. I pay for that, so you don't have to. So basically, you should be able to just go in, connect your account so that it knows who you are when you're making the donation through YouTube, and then put in your payment information, and that's it. It should be really simple. So if it's not, then somehow you're in the wrong thing, or if you have a pop-up blocker, that may prevent some of the windows from popping up that you need. All right, so I'm going to glue this side and this side and fold this over, and then we're going to repeat that on this side. Oh, good job, Vicky. You won 90 junk bucks on the FFA. Good job. Getting close to that next coupon. All right, I'm going to glue that down. Flip it over. Glue it down. So right off the bat, we have this pocket page that we can put things in. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of elements to go on top. I've got some cardstock here, and I've got this ship rubber stamp. I'm going to ink it up. I'm going to ink it up twice. So I'm going to ink it up here, and then I'm going to do it again here. And then I've got these sailboats that are in a row, and I'm going to stamp those, one here, and then just over a little bit, one there. So now I have those all lined up. Oh, thank you, Christy, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'm going to grab my Distress Oxide Mermaid Lagoon, and I'm going to go in here where the clouds are and where the water is and kind of colorize that. So if you like rubber stamped images and you want them to have a little bit of color, but you don't want to spend the time coloring them, this is a great way to do that. So now I'm going to take my rubber stamps. I already got the rubber stamps. I'm going to take my trusty scissors and cut these out. I don't know, I fussy cut some things I'll use my paper cutter. It just kind of depends on my mood and if I want to deal with trying to get that little bit of an area straight. You like those stamps? Thank you. I just added them to the shop. New stamps, like 20 some odd stamps. I've been busy working on my website this weekend. It took me a while to get things done, and I was sitting working all day Saturday, and Henry came home, and I'm like, I only have like 800 steps because I've been sitting at my desk all day. So we went walking at the mall. You can enter every raffle. You can enter every raffle. All right, I'm going to use my paper cutter for this one because I want it to be a little bit straighter. So I'm just coming in here and I'm going to cut these apart. probably like that. Let's see. That looks pretty good. Nope. A little bit further. Okay, so I got these little pieces. I'm going to cut a little bit off of this one. Maybe a little crooked, but that's okay. Alright, so I've got these pieces. So we can add our own little embellishments. I'm going to go ahead and use some distress inks on them. How are we doing on time? We've made a few pages. I got a couple more to make. I like to try to make as much live as I can so y'all get a full, gist of how to put things together. All right, so I've got those pieces. I've got a book page, dictionary page here, and what I'm going to do is I want this to be a little bit narrower than my little pocket here. So I'm going to use my ruler and come in just a little bit from that edge and rip this page. Okay, and then I'm going to take this and rip it in half. And it may not be straight, but that's okay. I got those two pieces. Okay, then we're going to lay it in my spray box. I will set that aside. I'm going to lay it in my spray box here. And we're going to spray it with, I've got Blarney and turquoise blue. So I'm just going to spray this a couple of times. It curls up when it's thin paper. Curly paper! I'm going to go ahead and go over on this side. Why not? It'll give us a whole different look over here. There. I'll use my heat tool to dry it really fast. See you later, Kito! Thanks for being here! Thank you, thank you, thank you! Hey, Kirsten! Welcome! Alright, so I added some color to those. And let's add some distress inks to the edges. So that was Blarney and turquoise blue. I think I need to add turquoise blue to my shop. I'm not sure I have that, but I do have Blarney in my shop. And I've got other shades of blue. I just didn't have a bottle to match in my working stuff. Okay, so I've got those two pieces done. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and glue these in the center of these little pages. Okay. We're going to put that right here. And then we're going to put this one over here. Ugh. Right there. Okay. Then I have some little thin jute or rope. And I want a little piece of that. So, about that long. I won't need all of it. But I'm going to cut it a little bit longer than I need. Because there's nothing like putting something down and you didn't have enough. And then you're like, well, what do I do now? Alright, so I'm going to take this. And I'm going to place it on the back side. Kind of get it somewhat centered. But down in this area here is where I want it. So I'm going to lay this on this side and put it on the back. And just to help hold it in place, I'm just using some transparent tape. And I'm going to put that right over that. So I'm going to repeat that over here on this one. Same concept. Oh, thank you, Raven, for your donation. Thank you very much. So I'm just going to line this up. And then I'll use my tape again. just to hold it in place. Okay? Then I'm going to take one of these and we're going to glue it down onto this little tab. Okay? Looks great. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to glue this down. Okay. Trying to keep that string out of the way. And put it right about in here. Give that a chance to dry. I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. I'm going to glue the other one over here. Oh, Kristen's getting a puppy. You know, I don't know if Norella ever finished a dog kit. I've made a dog kit or dog journal a while back. I'll share that link again on my Facebook page. Maybe that's something I can do in the future here. I'll have to find out from Norella if she's got a kit that we can use. All right, so we've got that there. And this guy, I'm just going to put him down over here on this side without any other backing to it. Now you could make this an additional text spot if you want. If you had some small cards or something you want to stick behind there. But I'm just going to glue that straight down. And I'm going to do the same thing with this piece. Just glue it right here. All right, so now I've got these pieces glued into space. Yeah, I know she has a cat journal kit. So now what I'm doing is going to tie this into a knot. I'm trying not to roll that page in too much. So I just kind of tied it once, and then I'm going to go ahead and bring this around and tie it again. So it's just a little knot right here. And I'm going to cut off the excess. I don't need all of that sticking out. See how that kind of looks? Just a little knot on there. I'm going to repeat that on this side. You're welcome, Kristen. Yeah, I'll talk to Norella. I'll find out if she's got a dog kit. Alrighty. And then tie a knot. And I'm going to trim it. Alright. So I have these little pieces left over. So I was like, well, what can I do with those? So here's what I did. I took that and tied it into a very loose knot. Like so. So just a little loose knot. And then I put a little bit of glue on that knot. And I thought it would look kind of neat if we just glued it down right here in the corner. See that? So I'm going to repeat that. Taking another little piece, tying it into a little knot. So you can really use all of it if you want. And we'll put that right there. Okay. For these two pockets, I'm going to put in some journal cards from the kit. So there's one and there's one. But on this side, I want to make a journal card. So I'm going to set that aside for a moment and grab my supplies. I got this guy. This guy. All right. And I've got a seahorse chipboard piece. And where'd it go? There it is. I've got some orange paint. So I'm going to grab my scrap of paper that I had a little while ago. Shake up the paint. And I've got a paintbrush. So here's what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this orange paint and quickly paint over this little chipboard because I want to change the color just a little bit. And you may need more than one coat, so I'm just kind of being very generous at how much paint I put on there. Okay. I'll just put another coat. All right, and I'll use my heat tool to dry that. Cute little seahorse. Thank you, Norella. All right, so I've done that, and then I've got, where'd it go? I just had, oh, here it is. I've got Italian Sunset Tattered Angels. It's kind of a peachy color with a glimmer in it, and I'm going to spray that right on top. Kind of give it a heavy amount, so it'll kind of pool up a little bit, and we'll dry it. Okay. It didn't have to be completely dry. I'm going to set it aside for a moment, but I wanted to get it dry enough that it wasn't sopping wet. Just kind of flipping it over. All right, I'm going to set this aside for a moment while that's drying and move on. Here we go. All right, so I've got a 5x7 piece of cardstock here. And what I'm going to do now is I've got this kind of a fern-looking pattern rubber stamp, and I've got forest moss. So I'm just going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp it, well, in this lower right corner a little bit, right about there. Okay, just add that there. And then I've got this coral. It's a lobster sea fan duo. So there's two rubber stamps, and this is one of those, of the two. And I've got carved pumpkin. Oh, thank you, Crafty Blonde Girl. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are an awesome community. I agree. All right, so I'm going to stamp that kind of over the other. Okay, so now we have those two layers right there. Then I've got a scrap of paper that I'm going to put over this area because I don't want to cover it up. And I've got the net stencil that I made. This is a stencil I made last year. And I've got Mermaid Lagoon again. And we're going to ink that up and come in here and apply a little bit of ink through that stencil. Okay, so now we've got that pattern all the way around. And then I have evergreen bow, or evergreen bow, however you want to say that. And I'm going to go right around the edges with this green. So it kind of gives us another coloring on there. That kind of cool. All right, but we're not done yet. But wait, there is more. Let's apply some Distress Inks Walnut Seed to the outside edge. Ooh, 102. Yeah, it kind of looks like seaweed, Sam. I agree. All right, so I've applied Distress Inks, okay? And our seahorse is dry, and we're just going to place that right on top. So I'm just going to put a little drops of glue on the back of this little chipboard seahorse. Like so. Experiment with to figure out a sea theme color, yeah? All right, and then I made another card with the mermaid image. Same as concept, okay? Left and right. And these are going to go like that. So they kind of stick out from the edge. Okay? Same concept on both sides. Alright, and here's one that I made earlier. Same thing. Alright, we'll set this aside. Alright, so now I have, how many pages? Is that 6? What do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pages. We got 5. I need 2 more pages. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, need 2 more pages. So I've got some notebook paper. I haven't decorated them at all yet. So we're going to do that. I'm going to clean my hands again. Messy hands. Hey, Teresa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Poke, poke, nudge, nudge, squirrel. Is it time already for another raffle? Oh, my goodness. Clean my hands. If y'all haven't already joined the raffle, please do so now. Okay. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to lay, this is a composition notebook page that I trimmed down to be 8.5 by 11. I've just put it in my spray box. Let's use the net stencil. I think that'll be a good stencil. And I think we've kind of kept with the blue theme, tealy theme. I think we're getting a good variety here. So maybe this time, let's do the Italian sunset, just because there is a little bit of that color in the kit, and this will kind of stand out in the journal. So I'm just going to spray, and then I'll use the other page to mop up. There may be some transfer of other colors. I don't remember what color I used last, but I kind of like that there's a little bit of orange now and a little bit of green on that page. And then here's where it kind of transferred a little bit on the edges. So I'm going to turn this over and spray the backside. And then we'll dry these, and then we'll do the raffle. Poking, nudge, nudge. I know, everybody enter the raffle. Alrighty. I think I've got this where I can lay it out. Thank you. Isn't that cool? That's part of the Artistic Stencil Club for April. I decided to put a nautical theme in that kit of stencils. So you get 4 different stencil designs between 3 stencils for $19.99. Alrighty. Alright, we'll let that set for a moment, and let me pick a prize. Alright, y'all said you wanted these, so this is called Strawberries and Cream Poly Pumpkin Patch. It's just a quilt pattern, like a wall hanging. A small one, 13.5 by 17.5. It could be a center block for a quilt. So we're going to give away right now the mop-up papers. So we're going to do that, and then we'll start a new raffle. All right. Try again, Teresa! Exclamation point raffle! All righty. Drink of water. Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you very much. Oh, good. We got a few of those left. I'm kind of piecing out to see what I have left here because I need to decorate these 2 pages. And I've got one more page I want to decorate. So maybe we can use these guys. Okay. Okay, we got 2 of those. All right, so let's pick the winner. Royal Peacock Yellow Rose and Peacock Goldland. Okay, those will be good. Yeah, those will be good. Have fun with those, Julie. For a sea background. Alrighty, so let's pick a winner. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, see Lori got in. Yeah, that's cool, Diane. I see that. She's playing with, making a mixologist. She's her own chemist. Alright, so the winner of the mop-up pages is Jenny! Jenny Delgizzi! You've won the mop-up pages. Congratulations! Alright, so I've got Jenny's address, so we're going to reset that. And this is going to be for the straw... What is this? Polly Pumpkin Patch. Polly Pump... Oh, I can't even type. Alright, so we're going to give away this little quilt pattern. So if you don't want a quilt pattern, you don't have to join. But you can pass it along to somebody else. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I've got these 2 pages here. And I went ahead and picked up some of the domino images. I thought we could use those to decorate the pages maybe. I've also got a couple of these seashell images. And I've got all of my rubber stamps over here to the side. I've got some scraps of paper. Let's see what we can do with the rubber stamps. We haven't used this lobster. Maybe we should use that little lobster in the corner. I think he might be kind of cute. And what else do we have here? I have a little world globe, like compass thing. Maybe we could put that there. And maybe we'll use the journal stamp if I can find them. I had them the other day. Where did I put them? That's what happens when you clean up. Haha, found them. So maybe that journal would go there. So let's do that. We'll put those on one side, and then we'll pick some of this other ephemera to put on the other side. Yeah? Okay. I don't think I need that. So what I do need is a block. So I'm going to put this guy back up here. Put this guy right there. And I need another block for this guy. And then the word journal, which I've got them in odd sizes, but I got them. Okay, so let's just stamp the lobster in black. Oh, thank you, Lady Wolf. Thank you so very much. These are all created by Beeline Design. She lives not too far from me, and we've been friends for 20 some odd years. So I have an exclusive little, in a sense, online shop with her. Let's put that right there. And then the word journal. So what do you think? That kind of gives us a little, without putting too much bulk on the page. I love the lobster. It's pretty cute. Let's do that again. So we'll stamp that over here. Okay. Oh, I got off the page a little. It happens. A little globe. This back. And then the word journal. Hey, Kelly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so there is that side. And let's just go ahead and flip this over. And I've got this little guy. Maybe that could go in the corner. And I've got another one we could put on the other page. Maybe we should make a little text spot And I've got this guy that can go over here. Let's use this feathery fern. I think that's what we should do. Okay, so where is that green? What did I do with that green? Here it is. I've kind of got this green Distress Oxide. Oh, thank you, Sam. 100% donation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to do forest moss. Ah, I lost the lid. And I'm going to come from the top down. So it just kind of gives a little decoration in the background. So this can go on top, and this will go down in the corner. So I'm going to stamp that again while I have the stamp out. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Hey, Agent A. Hey, Angelica. You just missed the mop-up pages. It's just a pattern. It's just a pattern. This is, what did I do with it? There's no fabric. It's just the pattern that shows you how to do it. And it's copyright 1997. It's been around a while. It's just the pattern. It's got a color photo attached to it. Alright, so I stamped that. We're going to put a guy like this, or gal, like that. But I think it needs a little something else. So, aha, I've got a little piece of music. So what if we do something like that, maybe? We'll put some distress ink around that. Flying by the seat of my pants, y'all. You make your own mop-up pages, Angelica says. You have some coming to you. I don't know if you've got your package yet. All right, so we've got this other piece. I'm going to go ahead and tear it and apply distress inks. All right, so that's going to go there. So I'm going to glue this one down. On your pages and such, you can still use the pattern. Exactly. You could use it as a journal cover. You could reduce the size. Make it a journal cover for fall. I think I want a little piece of washi tape. How about this? We did the peach here. So I've got this washi tape that has little shells on it. So I'm just going to rip it on purpose. And kind of put it right here. I like that. Just kind of adding it in there. It's not straight. By no means. Not straight. I don't know that I can peel it back up. Nope, I'm going to leave it. Leave it! Just leave it. It's crooked. It's okay. Alright, so this shell is going to go down here in the corner. But I think I want to give it some more body to be a tuck spot. So I'm kind of looking at, I've got these paint chips here. That could go on there. I've got another piece of this book page. So I'm just going to kind of fold this over. Oh, probably right about here. Yeah, I like that. We could spray that. Maybe we should make this a green. All right, so I'm going to do another one. Just so I have them both done at the same time. I'm sure they fit. Yep, all right. We'll just lay these in here. And we'll just use some of this green. I think this is hemlock. Lay that back out straight. I'm going to add a little bit of the turquoise blue to it as well. There we go. And let's dry it. You just got home from work? Cattywampus? We're okay. I'm healthy. Are you healthy? Alright, so now I've got... Oh! Drop the heat tool. This heat tool is pretty sturdy. It's hit the floor a lot in the years I've had it. Alright, let's apply some Distress ink. Distress ink. I think that'll look kind of cute. I may add another stamped image to this. I think it needs a little something behind there. So what if... I have this map stamp. Let's choose this map stamp. Let me get my big block out. It's got another stamp on it. All right, let's move this out of the way. And let me grab my scrap of paper. Kind of line them up side by side a little bit. I think that'll fit. All right, we'll ink this up. And I'm going to go stand up because this is a big stamp and it's hard to get a good impression if you don't. You should be working, Kelly. Ah. All right, so we're just going to stand up and then I'm going to stamp that over. All right, okay, cool. I made a little pattern on there. So now I'm going to glue these down. One there and one there. Okay. Paint chips. They're sturdy enough because they're thicker paper to make a great little tuck spot. Okay. I'm going to put one of those there, and I just lost the other one. Where'd it go? All right, now. Where is it? Dang it. I hate it when I lose stuff. That one's going to go there. Where's the other one? Did it fall on the floor? Well, poo. I guess I'll use this one. I thought I had two oranges, but I don't see them now. Dang. I hate it when that happens. All right, let's go ahead and glue these together. Like so. I want this to be a little bit more orange, so I'm going to grab my distressed oxide carved pumpkin and get a new blending brush and just kind of add a little orange. So it kind of alters that color a little bit. See, there's a way to do it. All right, and we'll just glue this one down. Okay. Oh yeah, let me know if you are sharing, if you use my stencils and you share it on Instagram or on Twitter, not Twitter, YouTube, or on your own Pinterest board. Let me know the link of that, and then I can add it to my Pinterest board, and I will send a 10% off coupon for stencils, so you get a deeper discount when you order stencils from me. Okay, let's put that across here. We're going to put this little guy, she's going to go right in there. So I'm going to set this aside and finish this one up. We stamped it already, so now I've got the music that I'm going to glue down. That'll go right here. And I've got a image. So I got a mermaid image. I know I probably switched images around because there's whatever's laying on my desk. I've got some washi tapes. I'm just going to tear a little piece of that and try to do a little better job at getting it straight. Okay. Got that corner done. Oh, thank you, Lady Wolf. Thank you so much for your donation. And then we're going to put this one over here in the corner. Lowe's paint chips. Aren't they awesome, Anita? Just grab a few that match your color scheme. Or you think they match your color scheme. All right, and then this guy is going to go right there. All right, so we got another page design with the lobster. I like the lobster. I like that. Oh, thank you, Rhonda. I look forward to seeing that. All right, Janice was running errands. Thank you so much, Kristen. All right, that is one more page. Okay, so I've got one more page to make. It's 5:16. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. So this time I've got a couple of sheet music, I guess. Let's see, what else do I have left? I've lost a domino image, but I do have a couple of journal cards. What else we got here? I've got a little flag left. We could use those. I've got another couple of domino images. Oh, thank you, Janice. Let's lay those out there in case we find one we like. Okay. I've got a gel print here. I think I'm going to make a pocket with this. I'm going to cut it. Let's make it about 5 1/4 inches wide. And then let's see how big this is. And I'll just cut this in half. And then that'll be a pocket that we can use on the 2 pages. So that'll go over here and that'll go over there. I think I'll go ahead and just fold over this top edge. Like that. Oh, thank you, Sherry, for your donation. Thank you. Okay. So we got these 2 ideas. We have these 2. All right, I'm going to apply some glue to glue this little tab down. And then we're going to get some distress ink around the edges. All right, so I've glued those together. I got a little scrap left over. We'll use it somewhere else some other time. Okay. Got those. All right, so now I'm kind of looking at this. How do I want to do this? I think maybe we could put a couple of the mermaid images on there like that. Let's glue those down. And I haven't glued them to the page yet because I'm thinking I may want to use a stencil on that music page. All right, so let's do that. I've got, oh, I haven't used this one yet. This is I called it Life Preserver. I thought it looked like a life preserver. I hope you like the look of it. So let's put that in here. And let me see if that's got, okay, I cleaned it. Lay that on top. And let's do that in a peach again, only because we only have one other page with the peach, and then we have the seashells, so this will kind of give us another variety. So I'm going to go across here, and I'm going to use the other book page, or music book page, to mop up. All right. Now this is a thicker paper, so it didn't bleed all the way through. And I got a different pattern. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this over. I'm going to lay this page in. Try to get it straight. And then lay this back on top. And spray on this side. Some paper acts differently when you go to mop up. Alright, so now, get this curled back the other way. Alright, my hands are all messy now. Aw, you feel out of sorts? Angelic's not commenting. Alright. So the mop-up with that stencil works weird with the music page. I think it's resisting. Resistance is futile! Gotta dry it a little bit. Dry, please. Dry, please. Alright. So if we got this guy, and we put this guy right here, so now we have a little pocket. Oh, I just saw something that I can use. Alright, I'll save that one, and I've got this one. Okay. Put this right here. Okay. I'm going to flip this over. On this side, I'm going to use one of these little flags. We'll put that right here in the corner. Yeah, it might have something on it. Yeah, I agree. I think there's something on there. Star Trek fan, yes! Boldly go where no man has gone before. Alright, we've done that one, so let me come back to this one. Do the same thing. And then we'll figure out what we're going to put on the inside of this page. Ah, I know what. And I'll need to make some journal cards to do it. Nope. Don't mess up on me. Okay. Thank you, Donna, for your donation. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It could be why it's slow. I did send out a package to you. Not you, to, well, no, you haven't got your package yet for me from a while back? Yeah, boldly splits infinities where no grammar teacher dared go. I love it. Alright, so that's going to go there. And then I've got this one that's going to go here. So on this side, well, I changed my mind. I had this strip that I thought I might want to use, but I don't want to use it now. So that's going to go there. That's going to go there. Okay. What can we put on this side? Oh, thank you, Margie. Hey, Margie, welcome. Thank you for your donation. All right, so on this side, we need a little something, something. So I've got journal cards left. I have the domino images left. I think we need some writing space. I have these little green tear-off sheets. Let's use some of those. Well, my goodness, I guess I'm going to throw things around today. Wrong color, but this might be a good color. If we put those on the page, maybe put the domino image over it. We'll apply some distress inks on there. Yeah, maybe. So I'm going to cut or tear off 2 more. Oh, and then I have this mermaid washi tape. So we could put that across the top. All right, got a plan. Sometimes you just kind of have to play with it and see what you're going to do. All right, so let's apply some distress inks around the edges of this guy. You must have flirted with Junkie Joe. You almost missed it, Margie. Well, you're here. Welcome, welcome. I am working on 2 Mermaid Tales junk journals. All right, so we got those pieces. What do I have that might look good? Oh, I've got the anchor. Let's use this anchor stamp. So, wouldn't that anchor stamp look kind of cute in the corner there? All right, let's apply distress inks to these. And we'll do all 4 at the same time. Now, I don't know if the tracking once it leaves the United States still works or not, Julie, but we can check the tracking. Okay. I think we've got a plan. All right, so move these out of the way for a moment. I need these guys right here. I need a block. Find a block. Okay. I'm going to stamp them in opposite corners. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 over here. And then we'll repeat that. 1 here and 1 over here. Okay? So now we'll bring this guy back. And we're going to put washi tape across the top here. So I'm just going to start right at the edge. I'm okay that it's different types of mermaids. And it also helps me use up some of this washi tape that I've had. Okay. So I put the mermaid washi tape across the top. Then I've got, oh, wrong sides. These 2. I can put them like this. Maybe I'll assume that if you have something you want to put up there, you can. So I'll kind of put it closer to the corner. Do the same. Loving the stamps. Thank you, Rhonda. I have lots of stamps. I have 300 stamps in my shop. Over 300 available. All right, so then if we put this right here and this one over here, we kind of add a little decoration. And there's a little space here that if you had a picture or some little ephemera that you wanted to save. All right, we'll put it like that. All right, so I'll be finishing the last page here in just a moment. And then we will put the journals together. I'm using my bone folder. And then we'll start the raffle if we have enough. Thank you, Margie. No journal for me today. Margie gave the last, all we needed. All right, everybody. So it looks like we are going to have a journal raffle. If you want a chance to win the journal, one of 2 journals, then make a donation of any dollar amount, and you can then enter to win. All right, so I'm going to stick 2 of these in here. All right, so there is the last journal page, and we're going to fix this page up. Okay, washi tape across here. Da da da, da da da. Try not to pull your washi tape tight. You just want to give it a little bit of tension so that you can put it down evenly and smoothly. If you pull it tight, it'll make your page curl. All right. So then we're going to glue this one here and this one over there. Hey, Cynthia, welcome. Okay, when you send a package, yeah, okay. I wasn't sure how they tracked it once it left the United States. Thank you, Cynthia, for your donation. Thank you so very much. And if you are new to donating today, do make sure you go over to my website at lindaisrael.com and create a user account, and then send me a message through the contact form that says, hey, I'm so-and-so on YouTube, I donated, and then I'll get you added to my membership that I have for YouTube donators, and you'll get the free digital downloads that I offer. Okay, I think we'll do this one and this one. Be cute. Cute, cute, cute! Like that. And like that. So we've made journal cards today. We've made pockets and journaling tuck spots. That right here. This is from the kit. And then I have these 2 that we'll put back here. All right, let's clean up. Let's clean up. Move some things out of the way. I got so many things on my desk. It's time to clean it up. I haven't decided what I'm going to do next Monday yet. I'll be working on some stuff, so we'll see. Okay. I've got a few pages that I haven't folded yet, so I'm going to fold these, and then we'll get it all put together. About what you won. If you won something and I don't have your mailing address, you can go to my website at Linda Israel. Junkie Joe just shared that, and you can send me a message. I will. I'll do a flip through of both. They will have different covers. Oh yeah, it reminds me, I need to decorate one of the covers. I think I'm going to go this way. Okay. All right, so I've got some journal pages here. Trying to decide which one do I want for the inside. Okay, there we go. Move the tattered angels back. Here are the outside covers that I've chosen to use for the journals, okay? But I didn't put anything on the back side, so I'm going to quickly get out my tattered angels and a stencil, and we're going to see what we can do about putting some designs on there. You love writing spaces in your journal, so you bought some big line Post-it notes. Oh, yeah. Cool. Thanks, Lori. Thank you. I've seen the sticky note ones. These are the non-sticky back ones, but I think they work pretty good. All right, let's do, I think I like the net stencil. I'm going to put the net stencil on here. And I think I can spray it once and then get both of these at the same time. So we're going to use the green and the turquoise and a little bit of blue. Let's do some blue. And we're going to do the turquoise. And then mop up. So it kind of gives a cool pattern to the inside. And then this one has a little bit more color on it. All right, so let's dry this. And then we'll start putting our journal together. Oh yeah, long grocery list. Those are cool. You can make a call. You can contact, but don't touch. You like it, even though you're not a mermaid fan? I think mermaids are cool. I've always liked mermaids. The concept of them. If I could, I'd be a mermaid in the water all the time. Love the paper, Sam. That's from the kit. That's from the kit. All right, so I got these two. I'm going to fold them in half. So these are going to be my covers. Just 8.5 by 11 paper. Okay, so those are going to be my covers. And then I'm going to sort my pages out here and figure out what I want in the center versus, you know, each page. So we've got this guy. I don't want that peach right on top of the other peach. Kind of have this blue with the maps. And this page, this page, this page. Okay. I've got these little scraps of little papers that I thought would be kind of neat if we put them in here. So, yeah, I could think right there maybe. All right, I think this is going to be my center of the journal. So I'm going to slide that over here. And I think that can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so now I've got these pages. So I think that's going to be my first page over here. And let's kind of mix this up. Let's put one right there and one in between here. Okay. One right here, one right here, one right here. Okay, so I like to kind of lay out my pages to figure out what order I want them in. And I like to kind of separate the colors a little bit so you get a variety when you're flipping through the journal. All right, so I'm going to grab one of the covers. So I'm going to grab this one first and pick up a page. Then pick up the next page. Pick up this little short page. Try to get it in the center as best I can. Pick up the next one. Oh, thank you. 1, 2, 3, Skeeter. Thank you. Appreciate your donation. All right, I think we need to do the raffle here in just a moment. So if you have already entered, great. If you have not, you want a chance to win that little quilt pattern. And then we'll start the raffle for the journal since we have made the goal today. Alrighty. This one goes here. I like the variety throughout this journal. I hope y'all like it. Okay. And this page. This page. And then this page. All right, I'm gonna set that aside and then stack the next one. Yeah, does watching Linda count as craft time? Ah, alrighty. Oh, you have deleted 3 videos. What? Why not? Why'd you do that? All right. All right, there we go. We've got both journals laid out. They're pretty similar. Oh, Anita, that's you. 1, 2, 3, Skeeter. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Anita. Woohoo! Oh, had to get ear things. The hubby was on the phone. Well, tell him to go in the other room. You're busy. He is severely interrupting you. All right, so I got my needle out. All right, so here's what I do is after I stack my pages, I want to make sure that they're pretty much centered from top to bottom so that they get caught into the binding. And I'm basically just checking those shorter pages to make sure that they're okay. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to use my giant paper clips here to hold my journal together. We'll be doing some mixed media on Thursday, doing some gel printing. Okay. I haven't decided if I've got a theme or anything. We'll just play and see what comes up. Yeah, you hope you win. Okay, let's do the raffle for the quilt pattern right now, and then I'll open up the raffle for the journal. So, the winner of the quilt pattern is Cynthia! Congratulations, Cynthia! You have won a quilt pattern. Hope you have fun with it. Do something fun. You can use it for a journal cover or use the pattern. All right, let's reset this. So the last raffle is for donators only. And it's for Mermaid Tale Junk Journal. All right, I'll be giving away 2 separate journals. The first winner will pick which journal they want, and then the second person will get the one that is left over. So, the following people have donated, which was Anita, Cynthia, Margie, Donna, Giovanna, Sherry, Janice, Lady Wolf, Teresa, Sam, Sherry, again, thank you, Crafty Blind Girl, Raven, Kristen, Christy, Clover, Keto Possible, Rita, Diane, Mary, and Robin. So thank you all for your donations. All right. So I got out of order here. So I'm gonna make sure my pages are lined up. I've got my little template here. I've got a piece of fun foam. I'm gonna poke 3 holes, and we're gonna bind these together as a pamphlet stitch. So 1, 2, 3. I like to do basically 10 sheets of paper at least for my journals. All right, we'll put that there. So now I need 3 times the height of my journal. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to double that since I'm doing 2 of wax linen thread. Okay. And then I've got a bookbinder's needle. A bookbinder's needle has a smaller eye on it, so it doesn't widen the hole in your page. Some people like to use a darner's needle, but it's a wider hole. We're going to start in the center of the journal, and I'm going to grab the little tail to make sure I don't pull it all the way through. Kind of pull the slack up, and then we're going to come in, we'll do the bottom here, back to the inside. Okay. And then I like to pull this thread up pretty tight so that when I go back through this hole, I don't split it. with my thread and the needle. And then we're going to go up to the top. And then we'll slip under this one. And then I want to make sure it's tight on the front and on the inside, and tie a square knot. You're taking first dibs, Diane. Bye, Narella. Have a good one. Yes, I do have an Amazon link for the wax linen thread. Robin will try to get it if she can, if she's not too distracted. All right, I'm going to go ahead and sign this one and set it aside. And then we'll make the other journal. Okay, so I got the other journal laid out here. Again, I'm just going to check, make sure my pages are centered. That one's a little high. Okay. Trying to make sure they're not crooked. And then we'll paper clip them together just to hold them in place. Put my template in and punch some holes. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Don't tell. Thank you for your donation. Make sure you get entered into the raffle if you donated. You own a hammer, get things straight now. Thank you, Robin. I should have it in my links for wax linen thread. There you go, Robin. I don't clean my desk with baby wipe, Julie. I use thieves cleaner, and I'll use a towel because I can wash them and I don't have as much waste. I have enough trash as it is. I don't want to make any more, you know. All right, so I'm going to poke that through here. Oh, almost got it caught. There we go. All right. Go through this one. Pull in opposite directions. Make sure it's tight. Put the needle back in the bag. All right, y'all hanging with me? We're almost done. We're going to flip through it, and then we'll pick the winner of the first journal and the winner of the second journal. If there was something that I used today and you liked it, definitely go over to my shop or use my Amazon links if you're buying on Amazon. I greatly appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends. I greatly appreciate that. Alrighty, so here we go. So here is the first journal we're going to show, and this has the sirens on the cover with the seashell, and I did the stenciling on the inside. Here's the first page. Then here's my gel print that I embellished, so you can write on top of this, add photos. You can even write on this side if you want. We've got writing space here. Got a little vintage paper here that was given to me. We made a pocket. Put a little journal card in there. Use that little notepad. So here you could put another image. You could add some more paper. Yeah, don't forget. Gorgeous. Thank you, Anita. Thank you. Oh, yeah, use a glass mat and use alcohol to clean it. Yeah, yeah. And I like the way this came together with the little sailboats, tying that little knot, and the map page. So you get a good eclectic look to it. Okay, I think I like this so far. It's so cool. Like that page that I made. The journal card, using a smaller image on top of it. Give you a little bit more writing space. Because you can write back here and you can write on the card as well. Okay. This little text spot. There is a text spot back here. So if you have something that you want to stick back behind there, you can. We could have also put an image on top of that or stamp. Thank you, Lori. Thank you so much. There's a pocket here. We didn't put anything in, so whoever gets a journal can add their touch to it. Use the depth stamp. This guy goes right here. I like the anchors, the way the anchors turned out with that color. You like the colors? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sam. You showed that one. Oh, there's a text spot here we didn't put anything in. I think I'm out of cards. I am. But there's a text spot there. So you can find your own thing to put in. And there may be an extra card on one of these pages that we could use. And I think there is right here. I'll grab one of these and flip back to right there. There. Okay. And the seahorse. I like it. All right, so when we do the raffle, let me know which one you like by telling me by the cover. I like the little seashells repeated. All right, so that was the sirens or mermaids on the cover. And then this one is a man that is looking down at a mermaid. The man and woman. Oh, did I forget to send? Oh, I forgot to send her coupon code. Okay, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Angelica. All right, so here's the next one. Here's the first page. Same concept as the other. It's just a few different images from Calico Collage that I used. Oh, how funny. That turned out that we used the same image. Isn't that funny? Sometimes that happens. You like both, Giovanna? It's kind of a toss-up, right? I like the variety. Of course, I made it, so I'm supposed to like it, right? Little seashell. Of course, I forgot to show you that we stamped that in two inside there. The other stencil. I like how it bleeds through. I showed that already, but oh, there was a tag in this one. I wonder what happened to my other tag. It must have fell out somewhere. One tag shy. And you could keep stamping. We could keep adding, embellishing. If you like lace and doilies and that kind of stuff, you can add those too. All right. All right. Did y'all get into the raffle? Thank you so much, Kristen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We haven't done it yet, Donna. So enter the raffle if you haven't already. Nope, you didn't miss it. Get entered, and then I'm going to draw. Let me see who's in the raffle so far. So, Donna, you're in. Sherry, Lady Wolf, Anita, Raven, Sam, Janice, Cynthia, Mary, Margie, Giovanna, Crafty Blind Girl, Diane, Lori, Christy, Robin, and Jennifer. So it looks like Keto Possible had to leave. Sherry's in. Teresa, where are you, Teresa? I didn't see your name in the raffle. So give you a second to get in. Doilies, Giovanna says. Add your doilies. Okay. I'm going to get a drink and then we're going to draw. That's what I thought. I thought Keto had to live, and I don't know who that is. I don't know who Keto is. Alrighty. They're starting the FFA now, y'all. The free for all. My dirty hands. You can tell I've been crafting. I get to wash my hands with some coffee soap. I have some soap that has coffee grounds in it. Hard choice, Sam says. All right, we're going to wait till this boss fight. Teresa, are you still here? Teresa Petro? You have doily stencils, one big and one small. Cool, Julie. Fun, fun, fun. And she had fun, fun, fun. Tell her daddy took the T-bird away. Why would a mermaid need a T-bird, huh? Not Future Farmers of America. Nope. Yes, they both have the shell paper. You're talking about that one? That page? The shell paper? Yes, both have that. Both have it. See there? They're the same. Just a little different image there. Different images there. You have a doily die. That's awesome. Alright, so a bunch of people won. Let's see. Jennifer, Lady Wolf, Cynthia, Margie, Raven, Crafty Blind Girl, Kristen, Angelica, Marion, and let's see. Yeah, Marion and Sam. Y'all won 15 junk bucks. It's alive. Linda has sung. KNRP, you win 120 junk bucks. Congratulations. All right, last call. I'm about to draw. I'm going to try to clean my hands a little bit. Robin just said last call. I said last call. I'm giving y'all a chance. My husband should be home soon. Oh, there you go. You can make some doilies. Woohoo! All right, Jennifer's in the raffle. Okay. Let's draw. All right, the first person, tell me which one you want. And that winner, oh, Teresa got in. Good job, Teresa. Pick a winner. Sam Spade. Which journal do you want, Sam? Sam says food. I say food too. I'm hungry. Tell me which one you want, and then I'll pick the next person, and they'll get the other journal. Congratulations, Sam. And I've got a mess on my desk. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. It's a crazy mess. Gotta clean up. Gotta clean up. And I have these chipboard pieces I do offer in my shop. I only used a couple of them today, but I do have more. Linda, does the cover on the first one have the paper in the second? What? Well, they're the same. The only difference is the cover. I did the same technique, so I don't understand your question. Does the cover one have the paper in the second one? So it's kind of little, those kind of flip. That's the covers. There's the second. Some of the pages are different. Some of them will repeat, some of them won't between the journals. Okay? I got out of order. I skipped one. There we go. No, it is not. The shell paper on the cover is not in the second one. They're different. No, it is not. The shell paper on the cover on the first one is that shell paper on the cover of the second one. No, they're two different things. I chose two different images. Okay? Does that kind of help? Does that help? It's not that complicated, y'all. Come on, Sam. Which one? No, it's not. They're different. Okay. Pick you next, Anita. Yeah, she fainted. I'll take the second one. So she wants the one with the man and the mermaid. So that's the one she's getting. So now we have this one left. And the winner, yeah, you're welcome. Rhonda's like, just pick one for goodness sake. We're busy. Oh, hilarious. Okay. I know I should have just said this is the one you're getting. Pick a winner. Teresa Petro, you won the second one. And Teresa, I don't have your mailing address, so you'll need to make sure you go over to my website and create a user account and send me a message with your mailing address so I can get this shipped off to you. Congratulations! Thank you so much, Jenny. Love y'all too. Jenny still here? Or, yeah. Teresa, you still here? You were shocked that you won, Sam? Woohoo! Congratulations! Congratulations, Teresa. Are you still here, Teresa? Teresa! Make sure that you contact me with your mailing address. Alrighty. What else we got here, y'all? Sorry, y'all. Alrighty. Well, thank you all for being here. Thank you for entertaining me while I create. Or wait, or did I entertain you? What was it? Okay, perfect, Teresa. I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember your name. It must have been just a little bit. Perfect. Well, good. I've got your mailing address. You are very welcome, Teresa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all make me happy. It's a lot of fun doing this. I'll be back Thursday. We'll be doing some mixed media. I plan to edit. I'll probably be up late tonight. And I will be working on, I'll give you a sneak peek. I made a St. Patrick's Day journal. And I have a whole tutorial showing you how to do that. Thank you, Anita. You're so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. Thank you so much, Robin. Thank you so much for your help. Thank you to my other admins as well. I greatly appreciate you, Cynthia and Carrie. I know you were here. Thank you so much. All righty. Thank you so much. You like the journal, Sarah? Thanks for being here. Thank you, Rhonda. You're welcome. Good night, everybody.